watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
He's a clown. I don't respect Lennox.
Created legacy, though.
So am I.
That's what I was about to say. Is this all part of the legacy? Are you aware of how big the legacy is?
Nothing compared to what Lennox is doing. Nothing. Me and Lennox aren't the same. My legacy is to sit back and enjoy the younger generation coming up. And not to really be involved. Just appreciate what it takes to get there. Lennox isn't like that. Me and Lennox are cut from a different cloth.
Massive, massive.
Lennox is a clown.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua says legend, the last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. His countryman, Lennox Lewis, is a straight up clown and a hater, nothing like him. He says Lennox is a clown, we're nothing alike. I'm carving out my own legacy. I'm doing things for the youth. He says that I'm doing things, I'm gonna back the up and coming fighters that's come behind me. He said Lennox Lewis is just gonna criticize the up and coming fighters behind him, right? Meaning himself. My thoughts on this is this, man. Lennox Lewis has been very, very critical of the way Anthony Joshua does things. He's been very critical of Anthony Joshua's approach. He's been very critical of Anthony Joshua's choice of opponents in his career. Lennox Lewis is very vocal when it comes to Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder's situation. He's been very vocal about Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn's relationship. Lennox Lewis has also been vocal about Anthony Joshua's rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr., current unified Mexican heavyweight champion who defeated Anthony Joshua June 1st, dropped him 4 times, and ultimately stopped him. With that said, Lennox Lewis has been very vocal about Anthony Joshua's choice of opponent. He was vocal about Anthony Joshua's choice of opponent heading into the Andy Ruiz fight. He says that Anthony Joshua needs to fight over in the States. This was prior to the Andy Ruiz fight. He says, we want to be a true champion and build his name, everybody has to come over to the States and prove themselves. You know, so Lennox Lewis has, I don't think that, you know, there's some people gonna feel like, well, Lennox Lewis just don't like Anthony Joshua. I don't believe that to be true. I think that Lennox Lewis identified things that was going wrong in Anthony Joshua's career. He saw the downfall coming, and Lennox Lewis was highlighting it, you know, ahead of, prior to it happening, you know, and a lot of people just didn't like it. They feel like he should have just backed Anthony Joshua regardless of what he saw, you know, and not been vocal. See, people don't like the truth. Truth hurts, you know, and Anthony Joshua truly doesn't like the truth. You know, Lennox Lewis has been saying, you know, his choice of opponents, you know, hasn't been too competitive, right? When it came to Deontay Wilder, he said, why not just go to the States and fight him? Everybody got to go to the States and become eventually at some point in their career, if they want to be the best. You can't just hide over in the UK, which is 1,000% true, right? He said that, you know, Anthony Joshua needs to take the reins, the bull by the horns, and run his own career. That being the situation between Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. And you look at it, you know, Anthony Joshua's career is being run by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said that he has the power of attorney. He could sign ultimately for Anthony Joshua to do what he wants. That's too much power for a man to have over your life and your career, right? So ultimately, he has the last say-so in the decisions that's being made in your career. When you step through the ropes and put your life on the line. Thus the reason why Lennox Lewis was saying this. He wasn't just picking, you know, picking on Anthony Joshua. I think that he was being vocal and critical of the situation because I think that he ultimately wanted Anthony Joshua to go down the correct path. He also stated that Anthony Joshua could definitely be successful in the rematch with Andy Ruiz if he rights the wrongs. He know where he came up short, right? That's not something that everybody else hadn't said. Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, you know, George Foreman, plenty of fighters, right? this is what plenty of fighters say. Errol Spence, Floyd Mayweather. You know, plenty of fighters feel like he has to correct the wrongs if he's going to be successful in the rematch. But, you know, Anthony Joshua is feeling a certain kind of way about Lennox Lewis these days. I feel like he don't feel like his countrymen is backing him. And so he took this opportunity to blast him and to say, listen, Lennox Lewis is a clown, point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Is Anthony Joshua right for calling out Lennox Lewis the way he did? Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. Former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua calls legend, last man to be undisputed in the heavyweight division, Lennox Lewis, countryman, a clown. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV.